hoping that new grocery stores in underserved areas or food deserts will spur economic growth in the neighborhoods that need it the most in the city. Atlanta News First, Joshua Skinner is live for us downtown. Joshua, city leaders and investors, they met today. You were a logistics major in college. Outline for us the logistics of this deal.
Josh, thanks. And shout out to the other white man. But child, why do we give a damn what happened with Josh when he was in school, child? Just tell us what the deal is. All right, they're gonna bring some daggone grocery stores to the underserved, the BIPOCs. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it. Allegedly, that's who it is. So my question is going to be, how is the store going to be treated? And will it be long term or will it be the same old, same old? Now, did someone determine what the heck caused the other grocery stores to leave so that they can ensure that those same things don't do it again? So, people always whining and complaining about we don't have any food, it's a food desert, can't get to the grocery store, it's so far away, and we ain't got a car, and we ain't got a way, blah, 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 blah. So now that you're getting the opportunity to have a grocery store in your neighborhood that's close to you and you'll no longer be called a food desert, I'm sure there's money that's being donated and given in addition to the people what they're investing in your community. How are you going to treat it?
Yeah, it kind of takes me back there, back to 2010 or so. This is all about logistics and the logistics of health and the logistics of food. City leaders tell me they've been working towards this for decades. And while they're not quite across the...
They've been working towards this for decades. Decades. Because I think people just think that it's so easy just to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to open a grocery store. It's okay. You don't know. Like it's just all easy and whatnot. Anyway, go on, Josh.
The finish line. This is the biggest step in that direction. So what's happening here is Invest Atlanta is partnering with a company called Savvy Provisions, and they will introduce 2 grocery stores in areas that the city calls food deserts, places where it's not easy to access fresh, healthy food. Now, one location will be on Campbellton Road, the other will be in downtown.
Anyone familiar with Campbellton Road, Bueller? Anybody out there in the ATL besides TLA?
She was fucking his best friend, so I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breed it like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
That knows where this is and what type of neighborhood it is, please enlighten us. Thank you.
Town Atlanta. Mayor Andre Dickens said this morning that some of the big grocery chains have failed to step in and help get these stores set up, and that's delayed what has been a years-long process to revive the fortunes of some of these neighborhoods. And the idea is not only to give people that quicker access to healthier food.
I see something very familiar. I'm seeing something very familiar. Maybe it's just me. I know I'm a white supremacist talking points because I had something to do with this, right? Okay.
But also to build and improve communities using logistics.
Poor people pay more for poor quality food, and that's absurd. So we want to make sure that people across Atlanta are able to, pay the same price for food or less to be able to feed their families than to pay for high prices for low quality food that they're getting at a gas station or a convenience store.
So Andre, that's what the problem is. My thing is, Andre can try to act like Mayor Dinkins, whatever the hell his name is, he can try to act like it's just, it just costs too much money. That's what the problem is. Poor food, more money, blah, blah, blah. Low quality food does cost more. Hence, restaurants, specifically fast food. That shit ain't no good for nobody. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, that mess ain't good for nobody, but people ain't got no problem with going there. So Andre, you can kind of miss me with that as well. Ain't no shortage of none of them running out of daggone money for people that ain't going there. They going there. So much so that they was fighting back in California to say that the prices of the meal deals or whatever you call it is too damn high and they need to bring it down because they can't afford it. That's what they was fighting for. Andre or Dinkins, whatever his name is, can spin it any old way he want to. If the same stuff starts happening, they're going to be up the hell out of there. And then they'll be saying, it's a racist.
Now, the good news here is these will be placed in existing buildings. So you're not building the infrastructure from the ground up. So you'll be getting quick openings, hopefully. The city hopes that this will all be ready to go by sometime around March. Now, Mayor Dickens also says, as we mentioned here, he believes that having these healthy food options available in a closer proximity will help people make healthier food choices, bring down rates of diabetes and health issues that he says are prominent in those areas. These places he hopes will serve about 6,000 people per week. Live downtown.
Who has high diabetes? When I say it, it's a problem, but Dinkins says it is okay.
Tonight, groups are partnering to bring fresh and nutritious food options to the city of Atlanta. We learned today that there are 2 new grocery stores coming in early 2025. So Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens and several organizations, they met today to discuss those plans. Those stores will be located in food deserts in downtown Atlanta and on Campbellton Road. The stores will be operated by Savvy Provisions, which already has stores in Inman Park and stores across the country. Mayor Dickens says getting the funding and the grants for this project was a big collaborative effort.
Time and time again, we have been looking for grocery stores to invest in these areas, and we've offered incentives, and no one has signed up. But Savvy has stepped up to be able to take on this charge, along with a lot of the funds that we provided from Invest Atlanta, from LISC, from federal grant funds, and the City Council, as well as TAD funds from Fulton County and the Atlanta Public School System, as well as the City of Atlanta.
I'm thinking that Andre needs to make sure that he tells this information to the people in the community. Now, I'm doing a lot of assuming, but the odds are that I'm right. So those that are going to come by and get offended, F you and your mama, I don't give one damn. If he could only get one after decades, he could only get one. And I'm not coming at Dinkins for this, right? He did what he could do in order to help them out. So he bringing in the 2 grocery stores where only one person, one company was willing to come and do anything. So that means the rest of them said, F you, we ain't got time, we not doing it, kiss my cheeks. It doesn't matter how many grants and whatever else that you have for us. So this means that you should treat this store with care. Do you think Andre is telling the community that? Do you think Andre is going into the community? I mean, he taking this victory lap right now. Shout out to you, Andre. You doing the damn thing, right? But if you don't teach the people in said community how to treat something that's basically so rare, which is really ridiculous at the end of the daggone day, so that whatever this place is called can stay there, so that they can go ahead and have, I'm going to say, their choices, because for some reason, I'm pretty sure that the fruit and vegetables ain't necessarily going to be sold out. I could be wrong. Are they going to treat it properly so that it can stay for decades, instead of you saying something like, we've been looking for something to come here for decades? You need to have that communicated to the community. So when you do your grand opening, and when they do open up, you need to be out there, or your people need to be out there to let them know that this is probably going to be your last damn chance. So you better act like it. You better act like you care. Because if you don't and it's gone, that's going to be on you. Take care of your damn community. Because, child, you can't try to tell everyone else what to do when you own nothing. You invested nothing. You offer nothing. And then your spawn go and do things to cause stuff to leave the community. You cannot say that it's racism. It is your responsibility to take care of your daggone community. And if you're not going to do it, the results that you get are based off of what it is that you are allowing to happen. Child, what do I know? Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. I see you all in the next one.